Players can come in all sizes, all shapes. Like Deuce Vaughn, drafted by the Cowboys, 5'5", 180 pounds. But such suddenness, such quickness. I mean, if there's 4 inches of daylight, Deuce Vaughn is going to find it. Like, between the tackles, like, it's just a crease. That's all he needs. Patience. But then he just used just a great burst. No. At 5'5", 180, he's not going to push the pile. But he doesn't need to. You watch this right here, like, he makes it look easy. Like he's just walking across the street in traffic and dodging all the cars. But you have to be alert. He scored 43 touchdowns at Kansas State. 43 touchdowns, and he can just find daylight like nobody else's business. Also caught 116 passes. This was his final game, the Sugar Bowl against Alabama. Like, just an unbelievably productive player from Kansas State. Deuce Vaughn. All shapes and sizes.
Certain times you get a pick that just makes you say, all right, I can really smile now. All right, I'm really happy. So you guys are getting a car video because I actually had to step out. I actually went to go get my car fixed. My OG Camry still running great. I had to get the coils and all that type of stuff fixed. And wouldn't you know it, the minute I step out, the Cowboys draft Deuce Vaughn. Like, are you kidding me? A player who is extremely electric. This is more than a feel-good pick. This is more than he may make the roster, may not. He's going to make the roster, and he's going to challenge. Obviously, he's 5'5", and his dad is part of the scouting department. And shout out to him. You know, you push your whole life to get your son to this level. You know, he goes to K-State. He's an absolute stud. And, yes, the 5'5" is going to always be something that's talked about. But there's something about guys like Austin Eckler, Darren Sproles. You know, the list goes on and on. The smaller in stature, bigger in heart guys who just find a way. Like, they'll work harder. They'll do whatever certain guys won't do, they'll do. They'll be at meetings. They'll do all the little things to get themselves on the field and play a role. I think that he does play a role. TP and Deuce Vaughn make defenses kind of think twice. This is a guy that if you can get him in space, he's going to make you look silly. Between the tackles wasn't bad. And he's done it against Power 5 competition. Alabama, TCU, Oklahoma. You know, TCU, he did them completely dirty. Big 10 championship. Big 12 championship, excuse me. Now I know TCU's defense isn't amazing, right? Obviously, Georgia exposed that. But Georgia has a team full of monsters. You know, he did it against Alabama's defense. So I think this is the pick that just makes me smile. It makes me say, okay, Dallas rounded everything together. And I'll leave you guys with this on the Deuce Vaughn pick. If something were to happen to Tony Pollard, I think that the Cowboys will be fine knowing that Rojo, Deuce, Malik could all kind of find their way. They got wiped out at some picks at running back, and this was a great way to kind of round up the whole draft. There's 3 specific picks that I really want to talk about that were the summary and the body and the feel and the vibe of this draft. But Deuce Vaughn being a Cowboy, that feels good. That feels good. I'm like, okay, cool. Like we on to something. It's your boy Fuss as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Got my Cowboys. Maybe we can get one of these. I'm not worried about what nobody else is doing because I'm gonna tell you this. I think the Cowboys really had a plan with this draft. And in my next video, when I get back to the crib, it won't be my full draft recap, but it'll be what I think the Cowboys tried to be and what their theme of this draft. I'm bringing that to you guys right now. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Let me just say this real quick. Take a deep breath, Foots, because we've been going and going and going. Thank you guys for rocking with me throughout this whole day, whole period. This is now year 4 of me doing this, and it gets better and better every year. I was able to jump on with Sky the first 2 days, but this is the day where Dallas really makes hay. And I couldn't do this without y'all. So appreciate y'all, man. I'm just a fan who loves the game, loves to scout, loves to watch film. Just a football junkie like y'all. Peace.